Harrier has been one of the best looking cars from Tata Motors as it has got the Jaguar and Land Rover's DNA, and particularly the Dark Edition Harrier is a favorite for many. So today what I have for you guys is the most affordable Dark Edition variant of the Tata Harrier, which is the Pure Plus S variant. And not to mention, the Dark Edition actually starts from this variant Pure Plus S. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through its exteriors, interiors, engine specifications, features and its on-road price. By the way, if you're new to this channel, I'm Rohit, I make automotive content, and if you like this video, do consider subscribing it and tap on the bell notification to get the latest updates. Alright, like I've already said, this Dark Edition Pure Plus S variant will be your value for money variant, and this particular car comes with a manual transmission. And if you look at the price list, it costs around 19,14,000 rupees ex-showroom. And when it comes to the on-road price, it should cost you around 23,43,000 rupees on-road Visakhapatnam. You can check out the other variant prices as well from the screen. By the way, these on-road prices may vary based on your location and the state you live in. For the exact on-road prices, please reach out to your nearest showrooms. Now, this particular Pure Plus S variant comes with a lot of essential features like the 17-inch dark alloys, automatic headlamps, rain sensing wipers, panoramic sunroof, and a 10-inch infotainment touchscreen system along with a 10-inch digital instrument cluster. So let's see those features in detail. Starting with the exteriors, as you can see, this is a facelift Harrier. And for this particular Dark Edition, the front logo has been finished in dark chrome. You miss out on front camera, which means that you don't get any 360 parking camera function. You get a glossy black finish for the front grille. Even the lower radiator grille has been finished in glossy black. You don't get any ADAS radar for this particular variant. However, what you get though is this plastic element which mimics the ADAS radar. Moving to the headlamps, you get LED projector units. You don't get any fog lamps for this particular variant, just a LED projector headlamp. Following that, you've got air dams to feed in air. The main highlight for the front fascia would be these connecting DRLs. As you can see, it runs across the front bonnet. And in the corners, you get those bifunctional units which works as your turn indicators as well. Moving on to the sides, you get 235 by 65 section 17-inch tires with dual tone dark alloys. All the four wheels have disc brakes for a better stopping power. The ground clearance is 210mm or 21cm, which should be more than enough. You get a lot of undercladding for the doors, and also you get cladding for the wheel arches as well. You get Harrier mascots along with Dark Edition badge on the fenders. Moving up, you've got electrically adjustable ORVMs with auto fold function, and also you've got turn indicators in them. You get rain sensing wipers at the front, followed by a dual pane panoramic sunroof. These roof rails have got flat black finish. And by the way, these door visors are part of accessories. Then moving your way to the rear section, you get a shark fin antenna on the top, followed by a roof mounted spoiler with a high mount stop lamp. You don't get any defogger as such on the rear windshield, but what you get though is a rear wiper, which is a good thing. And just like the front connecting DRLs, what you get here in the back is also a connecting tail lamp. They look nice and sharp. You get turn indicators right here. You get Harrier badging on the tailgate, followed by a rear parking camera which is placed here. Moving down to the lower bumper, you get a couple of rear parking sensors and a gloss black finish rear skid plate. By the way, in the corners, what you find are rear air dams, just like the ones you have in front. The air feeds in and exits out here. Also, you've got reflectors and parking lamps on top of it. Time to check out the boot space. Well, this particular Pure Plus S variant doesn't get any electric tailgate function as such. But what you get though as standard is 445 liters of boot carrying capacity. You've got lots of loading area. The spare tire has been placed underneath the chassis. If you look closely in the boot, what you get here is a provision for subwoofer. By the way, this particular variant doesn't get any premium sound system. In case if you want an aftermarket subwoofer, you can install it right here. Also, if you plan on carrying longer items, you can do so by folding down those rear seats which have a 60-40 split. That's all about the boot space. Now time to check out the interiors. You get keyless entry and go function for the driver's side door. Obviously, you do get black door handles. Opening the door, you can see the elements used here. You get hard plastics on the top, and this being the Pure Plus S, you get fabric padding for the side armrest area. However, on the door handles, you get leatherette finish. You get dark chrome door openers, power window switches with child lock. Moving down, you've got ample space for your bottles and some storage space next to it. Then you've got speakers next to it, and right over here you've got the ORVM controls. Moving to the seats, well, the driver's seat can be adjusted for both the height and also the recline adjustment. Also, you get height adjustable headrests for both the front passengers. Since this is the VFM variant, you can't expect any leather seats as such, but as standard, what you get is fabric seats. Then moving down, you've got the pedals. Alright, now let's get into the cabin. Alright, we're in the cabin right now. So for this particular Dark Edition, what you get is a flat bottom steering wheel which is leather wrapped, and also you get some piano black inserts as well. And coming to the adjustment, it is tilt and telescopic adjustable, so you can set it for your reach and as well as your tilt adjustment. Moving to the controls, onto the left you've got the infotainment controls, and onto the right you've got the instrument console controls, so you can toggle through different layouts. Now coming to this instrument console, this is a 10-inch unit, so you can set different views from here. You can have a MID in the center with digital speed onto the right. You can have it as a basic layout with tachometer onto the left and speedometer onto the right. Then you have the MID in the center. So it's vastly customizable, and also it's very expansive. You've got a lot of information. You have the fuel gauge right here and the temperature gauge over there, and you've got all the information that you need. Now this being the dark edition, it's obvious that you get all black elements. So right here on the dash you get hard plastics. Then on here you have different sort of then followed by this glossy black finish, and also you get the leather treatment as well with contrast stitching, and there's a chrome strip running across the dash here. And coming to the glow box, you have got decent storage space along with the organizer over here. Now moving to the center of the dash, this is a floating type infotainment touchscreen system, and it's a 10-inch unit. And what you get in this is climate controls, which you can access directly from the screen. And also this system supports USB connectivity, Bluetooth, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well. And also if you use Google Maps, you can transfer your maps directly into your instrument console. And coming to this particular infotainment screen, this is responsive, and also it's bright as well. You've got park assist right here. You don't get any 360 surround view cameras for this particular variant, so that is how it is. It lags here and there sometimes, but it's quite responsive. Then moving here, you've got AC vents, then you've got your automatic climate control system, and also you have the boot release button over here, and also lock and unlock as well with a hazard lamp in the center. Similarly, moving to the charging ports, you have a USB A type charging port followed by a C type charging port as well, which is a 45 watt one. So this particular Harrier gets a terrain mode selector. So right now it is in rough road mode. So I've set it to city dry mode, then followed by wet mode. Then you've got rough road, that's your rough road, and also you've got sport mode as well right there. Then you have eco as well for better fuel efficiency. Then moving here, you've got your 6-speed manual transmission with, and if you're familiar with Harriers, you get this jet styled manual handbrake, and you've got 3 cup holders. Then you've got a fixed armrest with storage space inside. Then you've got a 12 volts power socket, USB A type charging port, then followed by a C type charging port as well. And then moving up, you've got manual dimming IRVM. Then the complete roof is actually it's black in color, and it's obvious because it's a dark edition. And right here you've got your reading lamps, LED reading lamps, then followed by this panoramic sunroof. And coming to the sun visors, you don't get any mirrors as such for both the passenger and as well as the driver. So that's all about the front cabin of this Tata Harrier Dark Edition. Alright, now let's get into the rear cabin as well. These rear doors open wide enough, and just like the front doors, what you get here is dark chrome finished door openers, power window switches, fabric padding on side armrest area, tweeters right here, lot of storage space for the bottles, and an additional storage for your belongings. By the way, all the 4 doors get warning lamps, which is a safety feature. Now just like the front seats, you get fabric upholstery for the rear seats as well with some contrast stitching. Height adjustable headrest for the corner seats but not for the center seat. Also what you miss is a central armrest. Now getting into the cabin, you sit kinda upright. For beginners, I've set the front driver's seat to my adjustment. I'm a 5 feet 10 inch person and I recline the backrest a little more than usual. So after adjusting to such position, you can see the amount of legroom and the knee room I'm left with. However, the under thigh support should have been better. Looking at the convenience feature, you get some space to put your phone and couple of USB charging ports. One is a USB A type and the other is a USB C type. If you're familiar with Harrier, you get AC vents on side pillars. These are your side mounted AC vents. Moving up onto the sides, you get grab rails along with LED reading lamps. And if you position yourself in the center, you can still sit comfortably. You've got decent headroom. And this is how the front dashboard layout looks like from the rear cabin. Well, that's all about the interiors. Now time to check out the engine specifications and the safety features. Just like the pre-facelift, this Harrier comes with the same 4-cylinder 2-liter Cryo-Tuck turbocharged diesel engine, which produces 170 PS or 167.7 bhp of max power and 350 Nm of torque, and is mated to a 6-speed manual and a 6-speed automatic transmission as well. The claimed mileage is around 16.8 km per litre. And finally, looking into the safety features, this facelift Harrier has been crash tested and has got 5-star safety rating. And along with that, you get 6 airbags as standard, ABS with EBD, ISOFIX mounts, hill hold control, traction control, rollover mitigation, corner stability control, automatic headlamps, rain sensing wipers, and the top models are equipped with level 2 ADAS functions, which makes it much more safer. So that's all for this review, guys. Hope you liked it. If so, consider giving it a like and share it with your friends and family. Thank you so much. Drive safe and have a nice day.